What's up everybody, DeAngelo here, and this video is going to be all about how to get into Peerfly, but this method will also work with any CPA network. And if you want to see another example like for Max Bounty, type in how to get in Max Bounty and my video will be the second one that pops up. And if you want some free CPA training, definitely make sure you type in free CPA training and my video will be the first one that pops up. And if you want a video on how to rank your videos, on how to get first or second or third, whatever the case may be on the front page, then comment down below. Alright, so first things first, you got to come over here and you just got to click start earning. And then, this is the simplest part. You're just going to put in all your regular information here. Obviously, you want to say you're over 18, and that's pretty much it. This is all like simple stuff right here. Also, make sure you put in a Skype or something like that. I recommend just put in the Skype, and, just go from there. Alright, now, when it comes, this is actually the important part right here. Now, if you didn't know, I got my own CPA network and stuff like that, and you want everything to be congruent, right? Like I deny a lot of people because they'll say like stuff like free traffic. That's one thing you never, ever want to say is that you put in free traffic, right? And you actually want to like go and set up some landing pages as well, guys. Like don't just go and just like really half-ass this. You really want to go out there and like just set everything up. So you want to put up some landing pages, even if you're not getting a bunch of traffic to it. Put in something so they can see that you're doing it, and you want it to be congruent to what you're doing. So let's say you come down and let's say they're like, what type of offers do you run? You're like, oh, I run automotive and this and whatever. And then all the things that you say you run, you show landing pages to stuff that has nothing to do with that at all, right? So you want to make sure when you send landing pages in here, you want to make sure they're all compliant landing pages and stuff like that. You don't want to put in any black hat ones just in case, some networks, they might let you go past that, let's say you're using like Oprah or something like that, Some offers they're cool with that, other offers they're not. It's always better just to be white hat. So don't use any of your black hat landing pages until you get into the network, and then you can ask your affiliate manager if they're cool with you using trademark people. Now, obviously, I'm not telling you to do that because I haven't heard anyone getting sued from it, but they can sue you from that. All right. So once you got your landing pages in there, like I said, make sure you have all your landing pages that you actually use and stuff like that. This is the simple part. You're going to just type in PPC, email marketing, and stuff like that. If you don't want to go through this down here with messaging them, all you got to do is just take that off and then go display, PPV, PPC, and then I don't do any incentive or anything like that, And if you're a network, you can also put that you're a network and stuff like that, Then social media, and then you can like do it just like that, right? And then in here, they're like in detail, how do you you're gonna have to explain what it is that you do. Now, the biggest mistake that I see a lot of people do is that they just come in here and they type in Facebook ads, and they go on to the next, and then they wonder why they don't get it. What kind of Facebook ads? Do you run video Facebook ads? Do you run engagement posts? Like, you want to do everything. Hey, I can show proof. You want to go above and beyond. You can even go in here and be like, hey, this is one of my Facebook ad pages, my Facebook fan pages that I'm using. Then you can put another URL to the Facebook fan page. You want to give them everything that they possibly need to be able to, get you into this network here. Now, this is actually a pretty easy network to get into or whatnot, but you really want to give them everything that they need, okay? So, if you want to say Facebook ads, you're going to say what type of Facebook ads, how much you spend on Facebook ads, and stuff like that. If you say YouTube ads, you can give them a little story on how you promote, okay? Don't just come and type in Facebook ads, Google ads, Bing ads, something like that. You're just half-assing. Anybody can go to Google and just type in what are the top top traffic sites or whatever, and they just copy and paste them in here. This is a good way to not get into the network. Now, don't get me wrong. This can still get you into the network if they call you or something like that. But you don't even want to have to go through all that. What you want to do is you want to have everything. Okay, this dude is really experienced. You want to put in how much you spend, how much you're currently making, right? So really dig in deep, to like say what you're doing, okay? Because it's really easy to see who knows what they're talking about versus someone who doesn't know what they're talking about, Let's say you're on Google Ads and you're like, oh, I'm getting 0.001 clicks for the health niche. They know you're lying. You're getting denied because that you are not getting anywhere near that, especially in the United States. Like, so they already know you're lying, right? That's another thing as well, guys. What countries you're targeting? You know, like you really, really, really want to dig deep, you know, and just really dig deep. Again, watch this video right here. This goes even more in detail on how to fill that part out. So once you're done filling that out, then you're just gonna like I said before, come down here and you're just gonna say which networks you're in. Now I don't recommend putting in CPA lead, CPA grip, stuff like that. Anything that has instant approval, I wouldn't even waste your time putting down because it's not credible, right? It's like let's say you walked for 2 hours straight. Nobody's gonna be impressed by that. I mean, anybody can do that, right? You know, like from saying the average person or whatnot. Now, if you say you ran for 3 months straight, they're like, damn, how'd you do that? You know, you want something like that, like, well, damn, you know, all right. So don't just come in and just type the basic ones and stuff like that, you know. So, like I said, a good one would be XY7 Elite. They are actually like one of the hardest networks to get into. They want you to spend like at least like I think it's 3 to 5 grand last time I checked, just on ads. That's how much they expect you to be spending. They want you to send payment proofs. They want you to they want you to just like show proof that you're actually making this money. So they're like, oh, okay, if you're in there, then, you know, you definitely qualify to be in here, right? A lot of people don't even know about the CPA, you know, XY7 Elite and stuff like that, you know. If you're in A1 revenue or something like that, you got to spend like minimum 3 grand to get into that one. So you can put in something like that, you know. You can say what type of, you know, every network that's basically not an instant approval, and you're going to be good to go, right? So Max Bounty, you can put in, as you can see down here, ClickBank, stuff like that. You want to put in everything that you're in right now. So it doesn't have to be just CPA networks. You can say you run some Shopify stores, link your Shopify store, right? You want to give them everything that they need to get you into this platform, okay? And then for how did you hear about it, you can say you're watching a video on YouTube, Google search, you know, anything like that. You know, that really doesn't matter. You know, you can also say you were referred by this person here, and if that person is, you know, making some money on the site, like if you go through a referral link, there's a more likely of a chance that you're going to be able to get in. This isn't one of those things, like, don't get me wrong, you can still get in without a referral link. Every time I've gotten in has been without a referral link. It's like extremely easy to get into this network. But if you get denied, or let's say you just want to be like, you want to up your chances to get in, I recommend using somebody's referral link, because once you do that, then you're going to be able to, you know, they're going to be like, oh, okay, well, this person vouches for you. If this person's making money in the company already, they're vouching for you. Okay, well, there's more likely they're going to let you in versus someone they have no idea, no connection to anybody in the company, right? And then that is literally all you have to do. And then the last two is just taxes and verification. And you guys can do that on your own. So, I mean, that's literally all that is. This is the main one right here. Honestly, the marketing is whether you're going to get in or you're not going to get in. Okay. So, again, like I said, your landing pages need to be congruent with everything. You know, you want to tell them how much you're spending, how much you're making. Like, you want to give them all the information that they need to be able to, you know, just instantly let you in like that, you know. And the application process, you'll get an email saying it could take a couple of days or whatnot. It all depends on if you do it while they're in office or how backed up they are. You know, it all just depends. I mean, it could be 15 minutes, it could be 30 minutes, it could be an hour, it could be the whole couple of days, it could be one day. So just be patient. If you never hear anything back, then I would just put in another application. You know, that's another thing too, guys. If you don't get in the first time, do it again and again and again and again and again and again until you get in. It's literally just that simple, right? Don't, if you fail one time, don't just be like, oh, well, I can't get in. You know, do it again. It doesn't matter. Like, there are people who've not getting into Max Bounty or Peerfly, Cash Network, you know, for several times after, you know, they put in, you know, work. I mean, after they put in an application, like 11, 10, 12, 15 times, you got denied. It doesn't matter. Keep doing it until you get in. It's literally just that simple. And obviously that means that what you're putting in isn't working. Now, if you watch this video or whatnot, obviously you're most likely going to be able to get in if you follow all these steps or whatnot. And if you're trying to get into a network like Cash Network, you can only get into them with a affiliate network. So let me see. If you want to be an affiliate, as you can see right here, like, sorry, this is by referral only. So that means that you won't be able to get in at all without a referral link. And 9 out of 10, you're not going to just find one. Most people don't just advertise their Cash Network links, because Cash Network has this thing where, let's say you refer a bunch of people and they don't know what they're doing, they can shut down your account for you referring those people. So this isn't one of those ones where you just like put your, like, you'll see a lot of Peerfly links, Max Bounty links, stuff like that. But Cash Network, you're normally gonna have to be in someone's training or something like that, to be able to actually like even get close to a network. And then if you're like for me personally, I got my link inside Team DeAngelo, and let's say someone in Team DeAngelo gives my link out or something like that. They message me for every single person that goes through my link, and they're like, hey, do you know this person? If I say no, that person gets denied. All right, just like that. So so you really need to go and like actually be underneath someone, or to get find somebody that's already has a Cash Network account. Now once you get one, they're extremely easy to get, because then you can just make accounts under yourself. Like I got like a couple of them myself or whatnot, and the networks are cool with that as well. So I think that is pretty much it, guys. But yeah, things you don't want to talk about. Again, don't say anything about Craigslist. Don't say anything about incentive. Don't say anything about about anything along those lines. Like, don't say anything at all about Craigslist. So let me see. Anything that has to do with free traffic, just don't say it. Just say only paid traffic. All right, that's what you want to say. Paid traffic only. All right, and you also want, like I said, do a little bit of research, because again, you don't want to start saying stuff that don't make sense. If you don't know anything about Bing ads and Google ads, just put in that you mainly use Facebook ads, and that's like your main thing. But you use Google ads and Bing ads depending on which type of offer it is. If you don't select email list or marketing or whatnot, because you didn't feel like messaging them and going through this little process right here and stuff like that, then all you got to do is just talk to them later, because it's not like they're going to just deny you from having it at all, and you can put incentive stuff right here or whatnot. It's just, like I said, you focus on that after you get into the network. Okay, so especially if you're a new person and you're just now getting into all this stuff, don't worry about all of this stuff right here. Just wait until you get into the network, and then you can bring that up with your affiliate manager and stuff like that. Again, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to make sure I didn't forget anything. If you do get a phone call, it's rare. Like, I haven't heard of anybody getting a phone call from Peerfly, but like from Max Bounty or something like that, they 100% you have to have like a phone call before they even let you into the network. Do research, guys. Okay, that's the number one thing, because if you don't know what you're talking about, it's just like with anything. It's like if I try to talk to somebody about trading Bitcoin, they'll find out real quick I don't know what I'm talking about as soon as I open my mouth. But if I start talking about CPA or drop shipping or Shopify or running this type of website or this and that and making money, they're gonna know I know what I'm talking about. That's like if you could be about dogs, cats, rockets, spaceships, anything at all. If a person knows what they're talking about, you can tell that they know what they're talking about, or at least sound like they know what they're talking about. All right. When it comes to this stuff right here, you have to know what you're talking about. So if they call you up and say, hey, what type of ads do you run, stuff like that, it has to match your application. All right, like, because they're most likely going to have it right in front of them. So you can't just like, oh well, I use Craigslist. Soon as you say Craigslist or any type of classified sites or Backpage or anything along those lines, just kiss that application goodbye, because you just got denied. It's literally just that simple. So don't say anything about free traffic, and you should be good to go. And actually put in some work, guys. Put in some detailed work. Like I said, a lot of people just try to come in here and they just, oh well, I'm gonna just throw this up and just see what happens, right? Doesn't work that way. Go in and like really dig deep. Say exactly what you're going to be doing, what type of offers you're going to be promoting, show what type of landing pages that you're going to be doing, and make sure those landing pages are compliant, because if your landing pages aren't compliant, then that's another reason why your account can get denied. If you're using just one particular offer or something like that. Make sure you have terms of service, make sure you have the policy, have disclaimers, have all of that at the bottom of the page, because like I said before, one, that can get you out of some legal issues, and two, that's what they like to see on your landing pages and stuff like that. Especially if you're going into like, max bounty or something like that. And I'm thinking that is pretty much it. Also, one more tip: don't go for offers that want to know how you promote. Like personally, I don't go for any offers that, like, if you have to give them their campaign, you can talk to your affiliate manager and stuff like that. Like if they want to know your campaign, then like for example, right, you can go on Max Bounty and have an offer that they can ask for your campaign, and then on Cash Network they have the same exact offer and they won't ask for your campaign. Now on Cash Network they might pay out less, but on Max Bounty they might pay out higher, but they might want your campaign. And then once they get your campaign, what does that mean? It's just that simple. They got your campaign now. Now they don't need you. Now you're going to notice that your conversions are going to start going down because they're running the same traffic campaign that you are. So personally, I will never run any campaigns where the advertiser wants that they can just ask for it like that. And then if you don't give it up to them, like in Max Bounty, for example, if you don't give up your advertising, to give up your traffic sources and your campaigns and your videos that you're using and stuff like that, they can shut down your account and you won't receive any money. They actually took $2,000 away from me or whatnot because of that exact reason or whatnot, or something along those lines. I forgot what it was now, but I know that was one of the reasons or whatnot. And just make sure you stay away from any offers like that, because it's just not worth the hassle. Because like I said, they can just come and say, hey, you're doing really good, I want that campaign. And if you don't give it up, all the money you just spent on that campaign is going to go right down the drain because they're not going to pay you. So you just took a double loss. But again, I think that is pretty much it, guys. I've said it a few times or whatnot. Yep, that's it. So if you need to watch this video more than once, make sure you do that. But you should be good to go. Again, just fill it out like this right here, and then you should be all good. But that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching.